Risen. We ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
If battle cannot be avoided, it is fight or die.
Course. Poison is a nasty affliction.
I'll hold the enemy in place.
Well said.
We could do with a lantern's light. Allow me.
Thank you. My curative magics are at your disposal. Halt, if you please. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
One of us has been poisoned. We must act quickly. Ere it is too late.
I grant you glory today. Not to extinguish our lives. We summon it unwittingly.
Oppress your strength, Arisen. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. Be wary! That beast has power to call spirits without hair.
Then let us fell it. Grant its servants their deserved rest.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
Our enemies are their own number. This battle ends quickest to the right foot.
be worth a try.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. Forgive me for being a burden, Resident. Let my magic's rod with elemental movement. One of us has been poisoned. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Walk to aid for a swift victory.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Prepare to stand. I knew you were ready, Master.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Use these flames to smite our enemies. Product of heedlessness. but one we surpassed with skill.
Fortune favors us, Johnson.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Here we go again.
Wow.
Violin.
It's taking every ounce of my strength just to remain standing. Will this march never end?
I only hope we don't encounter any foes. I grant your weapon and thank you. Arisen! Are you alright? Well done, Master.
Pray, I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I've got a firm grip on our foe. It's our best chance to topple it. Give it a push whilst it's standing on one leg. I ask your aid. All together now. The attack has won. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Might I lend a hand? By all means. Tis vital you remain level-headed. burden arisen. I grant you lightning spells.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Hobgoblin!
Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure. We'll find a purpose for it in due time. We could do with a lantern's light. Allow me.
Thank you. The arisen being caught. Douse the flames! Let my magic grant you an elemental's boon.
I shan't let them harm you.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but it looks like I'm up to the challenge.
We must not let down our hope.
How fortunate!
Fight on and leave it to each other now. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Let me get that. An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
I can attack if need be. Might I be of assistance?
Come, I'll lead the way.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
prey. Follow me. Yon path leads not to our destination. I shan't let them harm you. Use these flames to smite our enemies.
I must summon reinforcements.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's ruins, Sir Broker ought to have a chest of cards about the regalia sword. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You're in your hands. Let's fly.
This should be of use.
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
Over here, if you would. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, let us fight or die.
By your leave.
I've got a firm grip on our foe. An excellent strategy. Allow me to assist. My thanks. I grant your weapon a magical boon. First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance, which will prove a much easier target when lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to see victory.
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. Let's save our fire magics for another time then. best chance to topple it. Give it a push whilst it's standing on one leg. Would you lend me a hand? You lightning spells. The same foe again?
Hand over all the coin in your purse now.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
Get back here!
Who's there?
This looks as if it will take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this. Lo! A ballista!
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foes!
It seems we have been waiting
Use their range to our advantage. I'm well aware of their tactics.
No miracle will bring us victory. We ought to withdraw and rethink our approach.
I know not what to say.
Our myriad enemies. That strategy never would have occurred. Truly?
You looking for a fight?
That beast is truly enormous.
If we attack head on, we are doomed to defeat.
Prepare yourself!
Let my magics grant you an elemental.
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
But fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
This is great.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
So, the Tal has a number of these statues as well.
We might use the These statues as landmarks are risen.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Well, fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment of bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some mean.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel.
Fortunately for us, mayhap through speaking with him.
The world's changing. Not sure how much... longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good.
We must rest, though...
I witnessed. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep... It's tough, but complaining always a pleasure.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Take heart, for we are fulfilling our duty.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose. And you might even make a new discovery. Well, got any findings to share? Many thanks.
Let my fur lie how
A customer, then. That changes things.
running low.
Just tell me what you... Need, and I'll... See it done. Come again when you've more coin.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Finally, some peace and
Well met.
Why is my luck so rotten?
You there. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold, so I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to... Here you are, dear.
Barely dragged my arse out.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. You have my protection.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
One of our number is unconscious.
You would have us press on without delay.
Who are you? No, never mind. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward. Is that all? Tiny fragments still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, by refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contain... Speaking of which, should you find large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. It is possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or... Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forge would be able to aid you in locating them.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Go where your help is needed.
I grant you roaring flames!
What I can do for you?
Tis possible. Mayhap one such as the Oracle.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also? By the dragon's design? So long as ye retain your will, find you're bound to it, and it to ye the godsway. Forgive. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The dragon is the... Understand this. It is a being, as are ye. Now I am the husk. Thus, such is the world's will, the godsway. However, it appeared his intent ye need not... Aye. Still, after all, so it stands. A mockery of one, perhaps. But the substance of worm's life, they retain a measure of... Then go. Since times of El, remember. Then I bid ye farewell.
Let us press on with our next...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Pray, follow me. Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if it were me, but I expect you'll do just fine. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Sir, fancy a gander? This is fine wares to live in. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
My days are naught but 12.
I've got to focus. Your shift's only just
Clark will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
But not without its charms.
So there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Well met some days ago. A fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplication. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin he may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life, isn't there?
What's to do? How precious little time.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
I ship just about anywhere.
Praying, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Polished this morning. I'm not risking my life for a citizen.
Overwhelming.
Okay, and not a moment's rest. Not without its charms.
Lost track of time. This place is
Days like this make me glad.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
And who might? Sir Arisen, Sir Ermhild. Well met. Yours indeed. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, we would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people. We ask that all be spared the horrors. We ask that Batal may err, and we ask that a day may come when Beastren...
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
Good day to you.
Hear this, and what did I find but the most gorgeous shards, like drops of azure plucked from the sky. Then, as I boasted of my finds at the tavern, a man from the forbidden... I threw out a price. Figured I'd see, seems the shards are treasures.
May thine hallowed fire burn through. We swear fealty unto thee, originator of warmth.
This looks as good a place as any. Just about anywhere. I've a pressing duty.
Her Majesty's supplications are drawing to a close, Sir Arisen. Could it be that the rogue has not come?
What should I get up to today?
Off the market, I
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once! Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild.
Oh,
the brigand has been captured. The chaos. We owe this outcome to you, Sir.
Ah, yes, of course. But the same is true of you, Sir Manella. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave.
Grateful are we for your most valiant effort.
I'm proud to carry out my duty. Thank you.
Grateful are we for your most
What to do?
I've got to focus.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here? We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Right you are.
This quince looks nice and ripe. Shall we deliver it to Sir Isaac?
I believe I can guide you to the person in question. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Have you brought me a quince? Many at last, I may continue reading that grimoire.
We ought to follow close behind.
Welcome, and well. Met. come again.
So there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master?
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. Oh, you have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio.
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to
I swear I'll wring that incompetent sculptor.
Always another errand to see.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart? Honestly, I follow every...
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom, but I've heard rather enough of it.
Follow me, if you would.
Time to be heading home.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We've got goblins!
I'm being watched.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And my
Wolves can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
How's this? You keep your life, and I take the rest. Hold it!
Any beast will grow ferocious when backed into a corner.
Master, are you unharmed? Hark! The flapping of bats' wings.
Let us leave them be.
You keep your life, and I take the rest.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Outstanding.
Let our foes cower before lightning. It seems to me we'll find some rare materials.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Turn out your pockets! I'm taking them off!
I must summon aid. Support is too late.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it. Try for the same result with our next attack.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. A flock of harpies draws near!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. smite our enemies.
Nothing of it.
Well said.
Drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lantern, lest we summon it unwittingly. We cannot break it from this side.
True enough. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Me off.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Time to move on.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Tis really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
Lay down your arms.
I grant you lightning's thanks. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Focus your strength, Arisen!
As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
I've no time for pointless
Caution is called for when crossing any bridge, regardless of its make.
Who can say what awaits us on the other?
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon...
You have my protection.
We have found the material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Such a fiend!
Its strength must be manifold, our own. So I should watch its movements carefully.
Do you mind coming over here? We're here, Master.
Oh, let us begin at once. Oh, let us begin at once. I should like to observe your foot. You have my gratitude. In fact, unlike those of Elven Maid, but I can see. Not so for those of Elven Maid. Mayhap you will find the sentiment. We are taught that, I admit, I find it right with this bow. I begin to...
Huzzah!
What a feat! I can hardly but this marvelous to think that I should... It is a strange thought. I'd nearly given up on my performance with this, but the ingenuity... It is all very well to... I am decided. With this as my weapon, I haven't...
It seems Sir Glyndal's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
Right you are.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
We're in your hands, sir.
With the bow you gift...
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? I can scarcely see a thing in this murk.
no one standing who might say otherwise. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every second. We must discern its weakness. Even open. Close the spirit paths. Strike fast, and our body shall fall. I got a firm grip on our foe. Let our foes cower before lightning's attack.
An astounding discovery. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you. I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Kirandone halana. Alekano nande.
And the wind fair no endileron a newman.
Ne affair morfin in tarma. Elelote an fear. Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair. Avehum? Sinde fir arenka.
Alekano nande. Herminda. Heruar linda.
My tane finna.
Nambawi, this one and then.
Alakarin.
Kana el kemenhum.
Fear alaka.
Herminda. Heruar linda.
Ayun, phenomenon.
Marina fa alme alcaro.
Kasinke telpe nun.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Ayu, phenomenon.
Ne affair morfin in tarma.
Nun lia tilmo.
That's a rare find. Fortune smiles upon her.
Findamun.
Ronde Minotaur.
I'll collect that. You need
Okay, a room fa in Itterond. Tele el Dalia noon in Lalasta.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be. Selective than wasteful.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
Careful now.
Lo, 'twould appear such a statue is to be found in Batal as well.
Let us approach, that we might examine it further.
It's a hobgoblin! I will protect you. We've got them on the run! Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers? We are to retreat, then?
Now this is a conundrum.
Seems a decent spot for a campsite.
The sun has yet to set. We could rest here now, or press on a while longer.
Thank you, sir. Consider it my thanks for all we've done.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You have my protection. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. losing its temper.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
By your leave.
I grant you roaring flame.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen. Let's go.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. Was well worth the effort of breaking it.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. I will be your shield.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling? Are you in need of healing, Arisen? We fight. To arms.
Of course. I could have done no better.
Come, follow my son.
Splendid.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing. Might we not use their range to our advantage? Master, watch out! The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. That's a good piece of gear. Shall we put it to the proof?
It certainly bears inspection. No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now, before the stink sets in. Use these flames to smite our enemies.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this. This ought to suffice, unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
I quite agree. I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? This ought to be more than enough glimmer coal to satisfy the smith. Shall we deliver it to Sir Sara? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. A new day dawns at last.
The sun will always rise again. 'Tis a comforting thought. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Well done, Master. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
How did I end up in this miserable place? Well past. Tons of sand.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
You're back! Have you any glimmer call for me? If you can bring us some glimmer coal, we'll be able to... As I've said, glimmer coal emits, so you'll want to castorize it. Digger's Ruins. That's the name of the place.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
Interested in my wares? Poi! No need to overthink it. You can change. Well, got any findings to share? Many thanks.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. My services don't. Come cheap, Come again when you've more coin.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeeper understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Lot to do.
Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer Excellent service. At a fair price. Do come again.
Say, who you tell is? Quite a number of them. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out. Those statues.
Look around if you must, but please just tell me what you need, and I'll see it. Done. You're welcome.
I've a terrible itch.
Beg pardon, sir, but you wouldn't happen to be Batal, you're not? Oh, thank goodness. This letter must reach the hands of a man called Ernest. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that direction would seem another route lies to the south. But you seem the capable. Pray aid me in this.
We ought to see this to its destination.
Tis weak to lightning strike. You have my protection. I grant your weapon a magical boon. Is overly narrow here and ill-suited to combat. Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
It is in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
By your leave.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. I could swear I've seen what's needed here, amidst what we have in storage. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away. One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Ah, oxen.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be. "'Tis a hobgoblin!
Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
Somehow my feet always carry me here. Suppose I ought to learn my
This I smell.
Heavens
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we... offer excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure. Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we are... excellent service. At a fair, do come again.
Pray, follow me.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Here we are.
You're back. Have you any glimmer call for me? Look at it all. This'll last us a good while. You've my gratitude. Brocker, we've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for I'll not hear another word about...
Ugh. I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting... The way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your... I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll... But I'll see it done or mark me.
Well done, Arisen. Sir Sara is apprenticed to the legendary dwarven blacksmith. There's no doubt in my mind that she will succeed. I know where the person in question...
Hi, Mum!
I'm grateful for your trust, sir. Mayhap not...
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. My services don't come cheap, mind. You're welcome.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be... Selective than wasteful.
We have arrived.
Interested in my wares?
Well, you'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor, What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandit. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to... 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess is but the first, one half of a whole. I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas. But you, sir, I dare say you and I implore you. All I want is to give my family...
Welcome, and well met.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Ah.
Do come again.
Mother, quick! Beg pardon, sir, but I must ask you to stop aiding. He lost his eye while I can't bear to see. But he refuses to listen to.
He's been saying not to worry. 'Tis all my...
No, 'tisn't, dear. Pray, sir, seek out that grim...
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? 'Tis a quandary indeed.
I regret...
Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? The choice is yours.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosper. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this moment.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
This is it. This is the moment I've been
Dear, is this truly safe?
Have faith, my darling. All is well.
Father, you don't need to do this.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I believe I need only... Ha! I did it! I did it! 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learnt my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after. My dears? Esmeralda? Raelia? This is... Why would they be unless... my wife and daughter vanished? For this? No, of course not. Their patience with me... I'll just have to find them. Come back, my dears! I was a fool...
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
Alas, where did we misstep?
What say we stop by the smithy and see whether Sir Sara has made any progress with the regalia sword? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Oh no! Oh no!
such as this.
Go on,
real
have a
treat.
look.
Over here, if you would.
I'd rather just stay out
Go
of everybody's
on,
way.
have a look.
Slippery beast that might make you so stiff after a day's patrol.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
Where was I bound again?
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Take heart, for we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of. We must rest, though the sun is...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on? As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with the Oracle, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Well met, sir.
Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy
I've ne'er seen this sort. Hi there, Arisen! Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. If I only knew how to create this pattern on this...
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to... If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures, but 'tis hardly e'er used since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brocker's explained the process to me, but I wonder if...
It seems to take a rather complex process to restore the sword, but I've no doubt that Ser Sara's up to the task.
Right you are.
Knowing that the... Suppose I'll sleep on it. Mayhap the answer'll come to me on...
How could... Ah, but it's what she does next that really can... customer then. That changes things.
As a matter of fact, loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still.
No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Many thanks.
Well chosen, Arisen. I'm certain you'll master that vocation as no other could.
I eagerly await the battles to come.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. You're welcome.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service. At a fair price. Always a pleasure.
A customer then. That's
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you... Well, I Go. Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare... Try to take... anything without paying for it first. Many thanks. Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take any... Many thanks. Interested in my wares? What did I do to deserve this?
Isn't there anything to do round here?
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths. Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment!
Number is unconscious. You truly are formidable, Arisen. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. The magics you bestowed, let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
Fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Thank you. Here, by way of thanks.
This looks as if 'twill take us someplace further afield. How we use it?
Master! Knackers! I will protect you.
Let my magics grant you an elemental. One of us has been poisoned.
poison ought to be cured with all due haste. Use these flames to smite our enemies.
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.